Hi guys, today we are taking a look at one of the most important parts of filmmaking, and that is directing your viewers' attention with focus. Now, I've been using follow focuses for the better part of a decade. I started out with manual follow focuses, but there has been some exciting development over the years, and Tilta has come out with this kit, which is the Nucleus Nano, which is the little brother to the Nucleus M, and it is a wireless follow focus system that is under 400 euros, which is pretty amazing because this allows you to pull focus when you got your camera on a gimbal, or you can use it like I use it a lot on my slider, and it's really useful piece of kit when you can't rely on autofocus or you just want maximum control. So let's check it out, the Tilta Nucleus Nano. What's good, what isn't? Here we go. So like, why do you need a wireless follow focus in your life? Well, for me, it was a no-brainer because I used to use manual follow focuses, and they are great for when you have the camera on a tripod, but when you want to go on a gimbal or on a slider, they're more or less useless, and that's where a wireless follow focus comes in. And now when they have dropped to price of under 400 euros, that is a really accessible price point for what you get. Focus control, which is super important. Like, I mean, you all know that. It's one of the most important things, like in filmmaking, along with maybe having the right exposure and a good story and good acting and all that stuff. But I mean, focus is really important. So let's take a closer look at this, the control unit. Now the control unit, it's got a real solid like build quality. Everything feels really sturdy. You got the cool Tilta like transformer-ish logo on here, and for the most part, the control unit does a really good job and it works really well. What I've found, that one particular feature that I like very much is that when you set AB points, you won't actually have a very short throw. The unit will automatically adjust so that you still have the entire range on your controller, but it will be in that narrow range. Other systems I've used that, like if you want to do like really minute changes, you will have maybe like go from here to here, and it's really hard to do those changes. But with this, it will just like translate it out to the entire wheel. I really like that feature. I think that is super useful. However, one thing that Tilta's competitors have that I would really like to have seen on this system is the ability to record a focus move so I can play it up again and again, because it's really useful when you have your focus motor on your slider and you're doing like product shots over and over again, and you just want to like be able to play that again and again so you get consistency in your shots. Really would have loved that, but I guess you can't get everything for 400 euros. So that is probably one of my main disappointments with the Nucleus. So the Nucleus can be used with both manual and autofocus lenses, and with lenses with hard stops, it can automatically calibrate to that lens with a touch of a button. So it's really easy to do. With autofocus lenses, you have to set endpoints manually. So let's take a closer look at the Nano Motor. Now it uses micro USB for power and it can drive DSLR lenses and cine style lenses, but for those big honking cinema lenses you are better off using the Nucleus M motor because it has a lot more torque and is a lot more powerful. Fortunately though, they are cross compatible, so the Nucleus M motor works with the Nano controller and the Nano motor works with the Nucleus M controllers. Really cool. I like that a lot. Alright, to conclude, so should you get this kit, and if focus is something that you think is important in your video productions, I would say yeah, get a wireless follow focus system because it is so nice to be able to control focus when you have your camera on a gimbal or on a slider and do that reliably. That will help so much with the production value of your production and nailing focus. I mean, I can't stress there enough how important that is. But the Nano kit is not perfect. I really would have liked to seen a modern USB-C port on the Nano motor, and I would also like to see some kind of rack focus ability with the Nucleus Nano controller, and or even better, to be able to record a focus move so that you could do that move over and over again without having to actually do it manually. Especially like when you've done it once and you may be doing a prod shots or something, that would have been really nice. But considering that just a few years ago you would have to pay well over 2,000 euros for a kit like this, and then you still don't get that industrial design that Tilta puts in their product, and since this is cross-compatible both with the motor and the controller with its bigger brother, the Nucleus M, there is an upgrade path there, which I also really enjoy when I invest in new equipment. So for me personally, this kit was provided for me to try out by Engström's Camera. If I were to buy a Nano kit, I would probably get the controller but get the bigger Nucleus M motor, but that is just because my big Milvus 85 is almost as big as a regular cinema lens. So just to be on the safe side, I would probably get that bigger Nucleus M motor. But if you got cine style lenses like the Vega Primes or the Rokinons or Samyangs in Europe, or you just have regular DSLR lenses, this kit is very adequate and will work super good with those kinds of lenses. Alright guys, so that is it for the Nucleus Nano. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.